And hello to all my friends. I would like to welcome you in. My name is Scott Sagent, and today I'm doing your quadrants video, extrapolating the entire year out for your sign. This is a deep dive into divination. This is something I usually don't do because 6 months is usually what I can gauge very, very accurately. The further you go out from that, it starts getting a little fuzzy. But this is the one time that I will actually do that, basically for the new year, for my people, taking good care of you guys here. Now, the quadrant spread itself, before I tell you more about how the logistics of that works, I have to tell you two very important things. First thing is to join the newsletter program. It's at the very bottom of my website, scottsagent.com. By doing that, you get the newsletters just once a month. There's just one email that comes through. And once in a while, I do big giveaways for my newsletter people. In the month of December, I gave away animal totem readings to everybody who wanted one. So definitely sign up for that. It's free. It's at the bottom of the website. You enter your first name, last initial, date of birth, and you send that off, and then you're in the newsletter program, so you'll never miss any kind of free giveaway ever again. The other giveaway that I do is on Facebook every single month. Make sure you follow the Facebook page. I do that every single month. It's a little different every month, so I'm always mixing it up and doing new fun things. Now, the quadrants spread itself breaks down. A quadrant is a quarter of a circle. We're looking at the circle like your year, and a quadrant is 3 months of it. So you have 4 quadrants within your 2022. So that's how we're going to break it down. Quadrant 1 will be January, February, March. After that, April, May, June. The third one, July, August, September. And the fourth quadrant, of course, will be October, November, December. So that's the breakdown of it. Now let's get into your actual sign, and we'll talk about the cards that came up for each quadrant and the things that they want you to look out for and to avoid. So let's get started. All right, Taurus, here we go with your quadrants for 2022. Now, the first thing you're going to notice is that there are no tarot cards in front of me. I've already done all the heavy lifting, all the tarot work, taken my notes. That's what I'm referring to right here. We're just going to pop right into it and get going. It's separated by quadrants. That's the name of the video, of course. So the first one we're going to talk about is January, February, and March. First thing they bring up here is major decision gets made. January, February, March is a time when it doesn't necessarily have to go into action, but the major decision needs to get made here. And this is going to be different for everybody. I mean, the context is obviously key, but they bring up major decision that it can't wait. It can't wait beyond March. It just cannot. They also say that it's a good time to be with others. For my Tauruses, this is not really a time for you to be alone. Now, I don't want you to rush into anything because I said that. When they say with others, this could also mean, stay with your family and with your friends. Like, be with them more often than usual. So it's just really not a time to be alone. And if any of you feel the need to be alone, just remember that Spirit is saying otherwise, at least for these 3 months. It's a very good communal time for you Tauruses as well. So be around people, be around the ones that you love and the ones that you care about, and not so much everybody else. So that's what they show there. Now, they answered one question with the answer of Quadrant 1. When I asked them what the best health month, or not month, the best health quadrant would be for my Tauruses, they brought up number 1. So January, February, March, I'm not sure when I say that because I didn't think about it before, but does that mean that that's when you're going to be the healthiest? Or does that mean that that's the best health opportunity to make your health better? I mean, either way, you're going to have to kind of use your own intuition as to that. But the way they answered the question was January, February, and March as the best health quadrant for my Tauruses. Now let's move into Quadrant 2. Quadrant 2 is April, May, June. They want you to step up authority here and be the boss. A lot of you really need to step up with something in your life. When these months hit, we have also justice comes up, and that's something perhaps legal. Usually it's a legal thing in this kind of setup. The other definition of it is that this is karma that is only yours. It's not anybody else's. It's returning karma to you. Now, something legal is it's a big bracket. It's a big umbrella. It could be anything from like a traffic ticket to having to do, jury duty, or court stuff, or any kind of legal thing that you put your signature on, contracts, agreements, all that kind of stuff. So just know that the justice card pops in for April, May, June, and one way or the other, that's gonna, I guess, kind of work itself out. But we have that is one of the instances here where I got extra clarification about that from my Angel Oracle card. They brought up soulmates here. So this is this is a good time to be with the people that you're super close to. And I know that's a carryover from the first quadrant that we talked about, being with the people you care about. But here, this is a different level of that. This is more soulmate driven. And your soulmate or soulmates plural, because I believe that we have multiples. I don't believe that there's just one out there. And, for example, what if your soulmate died in a car accident in 1999? You just screwed forever? No, I don't believe in that. So there's multiples. And they're not just lovers either. A lot of people have soulmates that are friends, and family members and all that kind of stuff. So soulmates come up for April, May, June. For example, if you already know who your soulmate is, let's say it's a good friend of yours, that may just be a very good opportunity for you guys to hang out, spend some time together, maybe go visit, especially if you don't live close. So that's what comes up there. And that step up authority, definitely you need to step up with something here. April, May, June could be work related. It could be health related, financial. I'm not really sure, but I'm assuming you'll know by the time these months hit. And that's a good reason or a good way that you can come back and visit this video and kind of get a refresher. Because, of course, if you're not taking notes on this stuff, you will probably forget what I'm saying for this. So the only question that they answered about Quadrant 2 here for my Tauruses is, what is the best quadrant for my Tauruses to take risks, to be a little courageous and go for it? They said Quadrant 2. So keep that in mind here. If there's anything that you've been holding back on, go for it. April, May, June. Let's go. And that lines up with the step up and be authoritative, be the boss. Okay, so all that lines up quite nicely. Quadrant 3, July, August, September. They talk about love in action here, but with warmth. So this is whatever is going on in your love corner here. They want you to not take a love action here. So this could be the context here is so huge, but let's give you some examples. You're dating somebody. They want you to move in. July, August, September. They're saying love in action. So this is not the time to take that step. This is either a step back or it's just a don't take the step at all. This is just not the time. So July, August, September, it's more of a stagnant time for love. They don't want you to make any drastic moves here. It may just be kind of hold your ground, hold on to where you are right now. But we have warmth coming in here, so you're very welcomed. It's not a time where you're just like abandoned or isolated or by yourself. We have warmth. We just have the love in action, and perhaps that's the advice. It's probably the advice more than anything else. Now we have a very chatty group for answering my Quadrant 3 questions. First thing one of the ones that I asked was, what is the best work month for my Tauruses? They said Quadrant 3, July, August, September. What is the best money quadrant? I keep saying months, but I mean quadrants, just so you guys know that. What is the best quadrant for my Tauruses for money? 3 was the answer. So again, July, August, September, good time to be moving money around. Also, it could be a good time to be making money. I'm not really sure if they mean, when I say what is the best money quadrant for Tauruses, I don't know if they're saying, well, this is the time when they can make a lot of money, or if they're saying that this is the time they can spend a lot of money. So use your own discretion there. Let's go with, they also answered some other questions here. What is the best quadrant for Taurus to vacation or relax? Take a little break, get away from things. Quadrant 3, July, August, September. Watch what they did here. What is the best quadrant for Taurus to be busy and productive, which is the opposite of vacation and relax? Quadrant 3. So Quadrant 3 for you is, long story short, it's going to go like this. That is the 3 months that are going to be up, down, all around. You got to be busy, but you got to find time to relax too. You got to vacation. You got to, get away. You can't burn yourself out. Long story short. So your July, August, and September is very vacillating. So make sure that you find balance in that trip. Let's get into Quadrant 4. They're the least chatty about that. That's not really surprising because the further we look out, the least accurate it gets. But they did give us a few things here for you guys. First thing that they brought up is good luck. Okay, so we have good factors going on. This is complete chance. This is not because of anything you did or because of anything anybody else did. This is a complete random set of circumstances, but it's good luck. So good luck is good luck, and it's good that you guys are here. I'm a little jealous, Taurus, so let's just be honest about it. So good luck. We have that they want you to nurture your mentally here. Mentally nurture. I wrote that kind of backwards, but we want to nurture your mental side here. Your mental health, your cerebral. It was the card of the swords that came up there. So just kind of be really it's a contemplative time. They really want you to think a lot there in Quadrant 4. And, when that good luck is coming in, there's no better time. What better time is there for you to just take some time to kind of think about things and to figure out which way your life is going, at the end of next year, to get ready for 2023. And that is the best part about all of the tarot in general. It's really great for planning and preparing. You can line up certain things really, really nicely with it. I'm sure you can tell just a few things of going through these few minutes of, hopefully gave you guys some ideas of what you can do or what you can avoid, hopefully, so that, your life just gets a little smoother, because we all suffer. That's something we all have in common. And this just makes things go a little smoother. It's just nice. The only other thing that I missed, let me just jump back here real quick, Taurus, is in quadrant number 1, they want to say that this is home related. That is something that I pulled an Oracle Angel card for and forgot to tell you about. So January, February, March, when I talked about being with others and that a major decision gets made, that is very home related, or at least environment related. So that's going to be your quadrants, guys. I hope you enjoyed it and can put it to good use. And your 2022 is amazing. And have a happy new year, and I'll see you soon.